Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's the Y2K collector, and I am stoked because I finally got my disk drive for the PlayStation 5. Shout out to the subscriber. I'm not sure if they're a subscriber or if they're just a viewer of the channel, but they shouted out. I was like, in passing, they had mentioned that GameStop had a restock of the PS5 disk drives, and I like had passed over it because I've been like crazy busy. But then while I was on GameStop's website, I said, let me just check to see if they have any in stock. And sure enough, they did. And I bought it with the quickness, and I'm pretty sure they're sold out. I'm pretty sure they sold out that same day. I don't know why these are like such a hot commodity. Either that, I just don't know why Sony isn't making enough of these to satisfy all of the digital consoles that they have. I got this because I got the 30th anniversary PlayStation 5 Slim, um, and I intend on playing my 30th anniversary PS5. This is the only PlayStation 5 that I have. And at one point I told myself, well, if I don't get a disc drive, then I'm going to have to just buy a PS5 with a disc drive built in. So I got my PS5 here. I got the disc drive, and y'all know what that means. That means I can finally go and get a copy of Stellar Blade for the PlayStation 5. So I'm really stoked about this finally coming in. Retail price on these is like $79.99, but because they're so scarce, people are reselling these online for 120, 140. I've even seen up to 180 for the external disk drive, and I think that's just stupid. So maybe there's still some available on GameStop's website, but I feel like GameStop only offered these to pro members, and I don't know why only pro members would be able to have access to this. That's a little wild. And even beyond GameStop, why isn't Sony producing more of these? The crazy part is that with the 30th anniversary PlayStation 5, you do get obviously the 30th anniversary controller, you get the stand, and then you get the 30th anniversary disc drive cover. So even though this one came with the white cover, I won't have to use that. I can actually use the 30th anniversary disc drive cover that comes with it, to kind of keep the look complete and keep it succinct and make sure that it all stays in, same shade and everything like that. But I mean, who knows why Sony is making these as limited as they are. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I'm just glad that I finally got one of these before the year was over. I have a feeling that these are going to be even harder to get as we move into 2025. Because like I said, they literally just restocked these, and already they're sold out again. So, like I said, if I wouldn't have been able to get the disc drive, I would have just wound up getting a disc version of the PlayStation 5. So that's good stuff. In other news, I've got a few other things happening. I've got a couple more original Xbox games that are going to be making their way in. Found some pretty decent deals online. And then also a few more GameCube deals that are going to be coming in before the year is over. Just been able to sell some things, get some cash back, flip a few games to be able to add a couple pieces to the collection. So we'll see how that pans out, and I'll go ahead and be sure to share that with you all on the channel. And then outside of that, once we get towards like the end of, I want to say next week, like Friday, that'll definitely be wind down time. I do have a box or a stack of games that I'm gonna be selling or putting up for trade. I pretty much accumulated another set of games that are going to be up for trade bait. It's a combination of games that I pulled out of the collection, really about a handful of games that I pulled out of the collection, but in large part, it's a huge number of games that I've actually gotten for free over the past couple weeks from GameStop. I've gotten a bunch of free PlayStation 1 games. I've gotten some 360 games and some PS3 games. So hopefully I can flip that into something that is usable to be able to flip and get some more games added before the year is up. But definitely have been spending some time curating the collection. Today has been a busy day of just kind of moving about, taking care of some errands with the family, and really just kind of maximizing the day. So This is a short one for you all today. Hopefully you all are having a good Saturday. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know if you've added anything to the collection, and I'll catch you in the next video. It's the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.